Hey there, it's Frankie at Frankie's DIY and More, and today for my second project, I already done one today, and so I'm on a roll. I want to take this house coat right here. Now, this was my aunt's house coat, and my aunt raised me, and when she passed on, I just couldn't seem to send it to the Goodwill or anywhere, and I've hung on to it, and I've worn it several times, and it's so fluffy and soft and cozy that I want to make something out of it. I thought about pillows, but I don't have anything that color. But what I do want to do is I want to cut it off to right about here. And then I'm going to take this bottom half and use it for one of those things that you put on when you get out of the shower. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to use maybe the sleeve or something up here, and I'll add me a pocket. And then when I cut it up to here, I've got this piece of ribbon, and I will put it around this edge right here. And then when I get to the end, I'm going to put me a piece of Velcro, depending on, where I want it up here. And I think that'll work. So let me put it on my table and let me get it stretched out, and we'll cut it off. Well, first of all, it's got a zipper on here. And I want to cut that zipper off because I don't want to have to cut through that, and I'm not going to need this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off all the way to the top. So I've got it up here on my table, and I have decided on I'll do 28 inches, and that'll leave me some room for folding it in at the top. So I was just pretty much going down from, above the breast and a little bit below my knee. And so I'm not but 5'2", so I'm going to do this at 28 inches. So I'm going to go down through here and just make a dot every 28 inches. And then I will go across and cut it. I mean, table really ain't big enough, but I'll do the best I can. So 28 inches. Let me go on across, finish that, and then I can get it cut. That stuff sheds. It goes everywhere. But look, they already have pockets on them right here. And I thought I would have to put a pocket on the front, which I still may do. But I think I'll still keep these. So instead of cutting 27, 28 inches, I just went on up to under the armpits, and that way when I put it on, the pockets will be high, but I can still use them. So what I'm going to do now is take it to the serger and serge this edge up right here so it'll stop all that fraying. And then I'm going to find me a piece of elastic and go through there so it'll bunch it up some. So let me run this through the machine, and I'll be right back. Well, it appears I don't have much elastic. I got a lot of Velcro, but that'd be hurting if I put that on. I do have one little piece, but it's thin. I was wanting some about that thick to go all the way around. Let me take this off here. So, sorry. Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do is take it and put it up through here. Okay, I'm going to get it up through here, and I'm going to get it snug, but not, binding. So I'm going to think I'll use this piece right here, and that way it'll gather it up. So I think I will just cut it off to right about here. So let me see how much that is. Let me find my measuring tape. Hold on. Okay, so it is, without stretching it, it is 32 inches. So by the time I get it on, and from end to end, I think from end to end, yeah, it'll be like this. And then, okay, on second thought, I don't think I'm going to go all the way around with this elastic, because from here to here, about this much, whatever that is, I'm not good at measuring. um, 4 inches on this side and 4 inches on this side will be where the Velcro's at. So I will just need to start right here and then go all the way around and pull it a little snug. So I'll have to remeasure that. Okay, this is the size that I wanted, something thick like that, but that's all I have, so I can't use it. Won't be enough, I don't think. Anyway, I did find that piece, but I think I'm going to use it. Hey, I'm going to use it. I don't think it's that much difference, and I'll just put it, measure it in the back, and it don't have to go all the way around. It's a little short, but I'm using this one. I think this will work a whole lot better. So what I'm going to do is put this in the back. Okay. There's my dots I put on there, but it's on the inside, so it don't matter. So I'm just going to go from here to here. Pin it right here. I'm going to start right here. And there's about my 4 edges. And I'm going to pin that in here. And then I'm going to pin it right here. And right here on the other side. Is that right? Put it on here. I think I might have to, yeah, right there. And then I'm going to fold it down. Ow. Okay, I'm going to sew it on. Stretch it and sew it on, and then I'm going to do a flip, and then it'll wind up looking like that right there. All right, so I have my sheen, and I've got it pinned on, and so I'm just going to start right here, this much, about 4 inches from the end, and I'm going to pull this as I go, do a little back stitch, and I'm going to pull this as I go because it's got to stretch to go from end to end, of course. Put your needle down and then stretch it some more. So I got the midway pinned, so I know how much I've got to pull. Ooh, that's going to pull my machine off. So I've still got to pull that much more. So let me get that pulled and sewed, and we'll see what's next. All right, so I got it all down on one end. You see, it's all the way down for this end. Now I got to turn it around, and we got to go back. So that way it'll catch it on both sides, and then I can flip it over. Okay, so I've got around both sides, both sides, ends, back, forth, whatever. Anyway, now what I got to do is I've got to fold this down. I know it's not enough light right here, but I'm going to fold it down like this and have an edge right through there. And then when I'm sewing this one down, I'm still going to have to stretch it so I can, well, it's already gathered, but I got to stretch it so I can get that hem in there. And then, of course, when I let go, it'll scrunch up. So let me get that done. And I think I'll just fold it over. And we still want to use a zigzag stitch. And I don't think I'm going to have to pin it. I think I can just guide it here. So we're still going to use it. Anytime you use something with elastic, you need to use that zigzag stitch because it'll give with it. Okay, so I've got that elastic on, and it'll go just like this right here. And then I'm going to put the Velcro on this side and then on this side, so it'll, you know, catch right here. But in the beginning I said I was probably going to put some trim on here, and I didn't know if I was going to put the trim on this way or if I was going to put the trim on this way and make a little bow or something. I don't know if I should do that. And plus too, I don't need pockets because look, see, I've still got the pockets, so I don't really need to add a pocket. So I got these on here. So I was thinking probably what I'm going to do is just take this edge right here and fold it down so you don't see that edge, the serged edge, and just give it a little hem all the way down, and I think that might finish it off. So let me put that hem on there and see what it looks like. All right, I've got my Velcro. Like I said, I got plenty of Velcro. Okay, but my Velcro is the same thing as the elastic. I don't think it's wide enough. So, you know, it comes male and female here. You get both sides. So here's the, you know, there's your one side and there's the other. I think what I'm going to do is just get 2 pieces, and I'm going to cut them off. Let's see, 2 of these. 2 of the same. And I'm going to sew these together because I think they're a little thin. So if I could make them wider, so I'm going to sew them together and make it a wide piece. And then I can stick it on here, and I'll be ensuring that when I push it around and you know what I mean, if I push it around and get it Velcroed on the other side, I'll have enough that that'll hold. Okay, I sewed the 2 together like that right there. So now it's a wide piece. So now when I wrap it around, I'm sure it's going to catch better than just a thin one. Okay, so now, you know, one goes on the top and one goes on the bottom. So that's what I'm putting the rough side one on this way, so it'll be facing out, and the smooth side one will be going in toward me. Okay, I've got it on Sally B, and of course Sally B's waist is way smaller than mine, so I've got to put it on up here for her. But I do like this piece of ribbon, and I thought maybe I would add a piece of ribbon or something up here to make it look better. So I thought I would just add me a little bow. And I seen this one time, how to make a bow. So you just put 2, you pull up 2 ends like this right here, put them together. If I can do it. I don't know if I could do it. And then you tie them. So let me see if I can get it in there. I don't know. I don't think it's working. I'm not a bow maker. Let me keep playing with it here. Maybe it'll. I need to start over. Okay, well, it's working. There it goes. There. Need to tighten it up a tad. Okay. So, there's the bow. And I was thinking I might just pin it on right here, you know, to see. But then again, I don't know if that'll be in the way or not. But I think I will just tack it on there and have it just a little something to look at, because I think it'll wash fairly well. But I'm going to cut me off a piece right here too. I'll redo the bow and I'll make it even. But one thing I did forget is I need a piece about that big, and that way I can put it sew that on right there, so I can have something to hang it up with in the bathroom. So I can just run a stitch through there. That's what I'll do. I'll run a stitch through there, and then I'll make that bow, and then I'll put it on. Okay, let me move Sally out of the way so I can step back a little further. So it's got a lot of I gotta run it through the washing machine. It's got all those little fuzzies on it. Okay, so that one there. My camera cut off on me. No. I don't know if you can see how long it is. Let me set this down on the floor. Okay, maybe you can see it now. You know, I got it a little long because I like mine long. When I jump out of the shower, you know, you can slap this on and off you go. So I added the little bow. I thought that was a little something extra, and still had the pocket, so that was a score for me. And so there it is from the back. It's got the elastic on it, and it works. I guess I don't want to do that too much, do I? You know, I could probably add a snap right there if I needed to, but I'm not wearing it out. I'm just wearing it around the house, so. What say you? I got the little pulley on the back so you can hang it up on the bathroom door, and I added the little bow to it, so it worked out just fine. I hope you liked today's video. Sally B was my model for the day. I do wish I was as small as Sally B, but I don't see those days ever happening again. But I did get this to some good use. There, like I said, it was my aunt's, and she wore it. She wore it all the time, actually, because it is so soft. But I just hated to get rid of it, and so now I've got use for it, and it'll last a little while longer. And plus, too, when you can recycle it, keeps stuff out of those landfills and stuff. So, a little something to remind me of her. She taught me a lot. And I'm just glad I had the opportunity to reconstruct it. Well, that's it for today. Well, for this project anyway. I may still do another one. Like I said earlier, I was on a roll, so I may find something else to do. I enjoy my craft room, but I do wish it was a little bit bigger. It's tiny, but I got stuff crammed in here, and it seems to work. So until my next video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and that like button, and Sally B appreciate it too. Is that right, Sally? That's right. Till next time. Bye.